Good morning. I hope y'all had a happy Easter. Hope you got to spend a bunch of time with family and friends. My name is Austin. I work here at Serenity House. I am an addict. I got clean here on October 19th of 2014, so I'm very grateful for this place. Let's start this week off with it just for today. Love and addiction. Some of us first saw the effects of addiction on the people closest to us. We were very dependent on them to carry us through life. We felt angry, disappointed, and hurt when they found other interests, friends, and loved ones. Addiction affected every area of our lives. Just as we sought the drug that would make everything all right, so we sought people to fix us. We made impossible demands, driving away those who had anything of worth to offer us. Often, the only people left were those who were themselves too needy to be capable of denying our unrealistic expectations. It's no wonder that we were unable to establish and maintain healthy, intimate relationships in our addiction. Today in recovery, we've stopped expecting drugs to fix us. If we still expect people to fix us, perhaps it's time to extend our recovery program to our relationships. We begin by admitting we have a problem, that we don't know the first thing about how to have healthy, intimate relationships. We seek out members who've had similar problems and have found relief. We talk with them and listen to what they share about this aspect of their recovery. We apply the program to all of our affairs, seeking the same kind of freedom in our relationships that we find throughout our recovery. Just for today, loving relationships are within my reach. Today, I will examine the effects of addiction on my relationships so that I can begin seeking recovery. I don't know, if this is everybody's experience, but my experience is when I get here that I'm really immature. And not only am I immature, like I've had this toxic pattern of pushing people away. I didn't even know what abandonment was. I didn't realize that the few times that my dad went to prison as a child, that affected me the way it did. When I got to recovery, I found out what the word abandonment was and the effects that it has on people. And I realized I was struggling with it. And so I would push people away that were good people. I would hurt them, or I would set them up to hurt me, right? I don't know if any of y'all have any experience like that. I would set up a trap so that they would hurt me so I could push them away, right? And so I'm grateful that I don't have to live like that anymore. Early on in my recovery, there were some things I had to figure out, but for the most part, I've been blessed with people in my life that helped me through hard times in my relationship. I have an amazing woman that loves me unconditionally, and I'm on the other end of the spectrum, right? My love is sometimes conditional, and I'm learning how to just trust God and love unconditionally. But that took I'm thankful she loved me through that. And so I'm able to learn, and I can always apply spiritual principles to my relationship, right? I don't think I'm ever going to be wrong. If I'm finding a spiritual principle that applies to whatever's going on, I can kind of stand on that and trust in it. And in that process, I grow up emotionally a little bit, right? And those of y'all that know me know I'm not the most emotionally mature person, but I'm a lot better than I was 9 years ago. And I have a shot today. I have hope because of this program, the people in the program, and God working on me. I am growing up emotionally a little bit. One day at a time, right? And so for those of y'all that have personality disorders or issues or however you want to label it or look at it, there's freedom in the step working process. And we can get rid of those toxic patterns and bad habits. And it's not as hard as it sounds, because there's a lot of junk. I was that addict that the people closest to me were addicts too. And so I grew up in a very toxic household with my parents in and out of my life, or my mother, the one that was in my life, was struggling with her own issues. And so when I got clean, I had a plethora of things that I had to deal with. What I can tell you today is that I'm free, and I don't let those things control me. I don't let those things control me, and I'm able to love other people, and I'm able to love my fiance. And so there's a hope shot for everybody. I thank y'all for tuning in. I hope you have a good week. See you tomorrow.